One aspect is the money. That's why they say golden handcuffs, right? I mean, everything you do, there's a price tag to it, right? And I think it's important to understand what that price tag actually is.
I try and find it challenging, of course, because I don't want to come across like a hippie on my meetings, right? So when I'm at work, I'm like, all right, okay, don't worry about it. Like, the universe is going to fix it on its own, right? Yeah. When did we hire the universe?
If you are on your spiritual path, which all your listeners are, and you are, then over time you connect the dots, right? And over time you connect how some of what drives you, where that might have come from. And then you make peace with it, and then you decide, is this a life I want to lead?
Any coach will tell you, until you learn about coaching, you have no idea what coaching is about. So when I did the course, I was like, oh, this is really resonating with me and my whole spiritual journey. So I was like, God, this is actually, it feels like a spiritual practice more so than a professional practice.
We are vibrational. We're just living in a big field.
Yeah.
And we're sharing that field. So to think that what I do isn't going to have an impact on you or anyone else is very limited thinking. It's very old-fashioned Newtonian thinking. And it's not actually where science is at today at all.
The word coincidence to me it doesn't make any sense. We live in synchronicity. Everything is happening because of the energy. So what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're being is creating your everything from your physical body to the extended physical environment you're in, and vice versa.
So I could feel the energy of the forest within me, or me within the energy of the forest. So that was a very powerful experience. And when I look back at it, and to me, that was really it symbolized my connection to the earth, and which is above all a connection to the forest. So after that, when I was looking for how to work on that, and I did my PhD, I did it on forest conservation.
So a man walks in, he looks at a rose and he says, what a beautiful rose. And the rose thinks, what is a rose? Now that thought takes rose away from the rose. If the rose wants to know what it is, it can only know it by being it, not by thinking about it.
It's all about being.